beforehand.
Maybe.
Don't do it. We're live. All right. Greetings, friends, and welcome back. This is Hunarub Adventures, Session 12, Episode 12, whatever you want to call it. Live every Monday, hopefully. Try to get most Mondays. But who would like to start us off with our recap?
So, last time we discovered a church, a small church hidden away in like the corner of a small town that I don't remember the name of, but it was a church of Loth the Spider Queen, and we got word that there were cultists in there, so we snuck up on the church, peered through the windows. Scoops was able to sneakily pickpocket a list of important cultist members and their location right out of the pocket of one of the generals. The party then proceeded to use Glorb as a trash bag and scooped up that same general. I think it was a general. That same cultist, and brought the cultist back to Riverport and told the princess about everything. I think he's still locked up there. And then the princess gave us two options. We could either go back to the Underdark, or we could go, I believe, trade with some nearby towns. And the party chose to go back into the Underdark and start picking off, I guess, the members of the cult on the list they got.
Indeed. For that, you can have a nice point of inspiration. It gives you a free reroll.
Thank you, DM.
Absolutely. So, where we left off, we were just getting into the Underdark and trying to figure out where we're going to set course. Now, the last known location of the lieutenants Valis and Talus was the Neutral City. Neutral City, of course, is Tolarius, and is about 3 days' travel, stopping every night for safety, of course. We can go ahead and take the same path we took last time. Where is my ruler? So we have here, here. Or we could take a little bit of a longer trek and try to go to these areas. Or we could attempt the night in the Underdark and just go straight to Tolarius.
I think we would attempt the night. Probably follow the same path as the first time. Seems like the smartest play.
It is the fastest route.
Yeah, I think we just follow the same path, which I believe would take us straight to Megaton
Yep.
first. Yep.
Taking to Megaton. Let's see here. Where's my Underdark maps? Our lovely city of Megaton, with giant explosive berries, just ripe for exploding. You could destroy this entire city with one blow if you were welcome past this arbitrary line marked in this public space here in the city.
So much scary stuff in the Underdark that I forget about, and then I remember.
Do we want to talk about the carnivorous plants, the explosive berries, the lightning berries that are over here?
How about just a nice berry that tastes good? Just like a normal berry.
Yeah,
That's not
yeah,
even
no, I
getting
got you.
into
I got you.
that's not even getting into the fauna. Never mind the flora.
He said he wants some good tasting berries. I'm thinking a nice bluish color, maybe
I got blueberries right here. Actually, I'm eating blueberries as we talk about berries.
perfect. These berries in particular, you need to pass a DC 26 with what is it? Constitution saving throw, just to be able
Oh, I'm
to
good.
consume them.
I don't think I could actually even roll that. I think that's impossible for me to roll. So
To be fair, that
You
is
would
just
pass
to
with
have
a nat
no
20.
effect. I was gonna say that is just to have no effect. If you roll an 18 or an 18 to 20, will get you mildly buzzed. Um, a 16 to or no 15 to 17 gets you extremely drunk, and below a 10 pretty much makes you pass out. And then if you roll a nat 1, you have you are extremely poisoned and potentially are rolling death saves depending how much damage you take. Alcohol
Oh,
berries are fun.
TLDR, everything in the Underdark can and will kill you.
Indeed.
yep.
Luckily, we have pretty much mapped out safe passageways for most of these areas. However, once we get past Megaton, I do need one survival check for every day that passes. Just in case there's random encounters while moving along. Of course, 15 or higher means nothing happens. So, if we're moving on from Megaton, or are we getting an inn here for the night? What is our plan? Do we want to break the rules of the city and try to venture deeper into it? Perhaps go check out these explosive berries ourselves?
Um,
I'm not particularly interested in the explosive berries.
our best bet is
'Cause
probably just to stay the night and keep moving. Come the next day.
All right. After a gold is spent, you are able to stay the night, have good meal, enjoy what is to come. As you wake up the next morning, we venture forth, probably southwest to the next little city over here. Is that our plan? Next little safety net?
Yeah, because that's the next. We know for a fact that that's the next closest, and we can make it there in less than a day.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's pointless to travel the day there to then go the day there when you can just do the day there.
Indeed. And
So if our goal's down there, we may as well take the direct route.
perfect. So you guys can stay the night here in the inn. I don't have a map for this city because they don't actually let you inside the city. They have like a little stationary safety net that sits outside that you guys can rest up at. And then once you guys make it through there, I do need a survival check for this day. However, you are past Megaton. So whoever would like to do that, let's see if we get a random encounter.
I've got the highest bonus, don't I? So
I believe so.
I'm assuming I will assume someone's helping me, so I'll roll with advantage.
Sure.
Uh, 21.
Easy enough. Yeah, no issues there. All right, so you guys make it to this little alcove area where you can rest up for the night and head over to Telarius. One more survival check for me.
Oh, shit. There we go. That's on that 24.
Okay. Not only do you not run into anything dangerous, you don't run into anything dangerous because of their scare. Everything around you is terrified of the giant fucking rock flying down to Rock City. Just happens to be on your path, blocking everything that would come in to do you harm. You make it safely to Telarius with no issues. Here in Telarius, you have north of the city where you guys would be coming in from before you make it into the city. You do have, of course, your lightning berries, your alcohol berries, some carnivorous plants. But you're familiar with all of these things. You guys can make it into the city, no issue. In the city, you're free to roam, as long as you don't break the rules of the city, of course. And for those who don't remember, the left side of the city, the temple there, is for Lolth. The right side of the city is the Luxon. The town is scattered out. On the right side is the Noble District, where you have these really nice mansion-y houses. And then you have like a middle-ish district where you have average houses. Then you have the slums over here, over near Lolth's domain.
And the city of Lolth is south of us. South of the city, right?
That would be correct. So if we go back up to our Underdarkian map, the city of Lolth is right hither.
Oh, wow. Okay. And we know that's where the cult leader is.
Indeed. You also know that there is no safe passage from here to here. There is a 2-day trip, and it is not going to be a safe one. Very dangerous. You're in cult territory, and it's the wilds of the Underdark.
Mm-hmm.
I like how you just put cult down here. Yeah, that's...
However, would you say from there to there is a day journey?
To the lake?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
We know for a fact that everything avoids the lake. It's not completely perfect, but we know it's got like a magical aura around it or something that dissuades the natural wildlife, so we just have the cult to deal with. We do know it is magic and the natural fauna avoid it, so it would be if we do head down that way, we can do that, stop by the lake, which saves us from the fauna and the flora. Well, fauna. And then we just have to deal with the cult, and then we can move from there to there, which would be a day's travel. Just to make it ever so slightly safer if we do make that journey. Which I don't think we should do, because we're not going to be able to get in there and kill the cult leader.
Options, options, options.
Okay, so we're in Telarius, and we know that the last known location of Lieutenant Valis and Lieutenant Talus was in Telarius. It also seems like Telarius is very accepting of the Lolth cult, considering they have like a whole half of their city is the cult, or cult.
I wouldn't say half of the city.
Then-
It's just they have 2 temples in this city. The city itself isn't like separated. Half is Lilith, half is the Lux, and there's worshippers of all
Yeah.
different types of gods here, but these are the two main ones of the city. And so it's not like a half and half scenario.
It's one of the ways the city shows its neutrality.
Correct. And as we described earlier, there is always stages of everything. They are neutral in all senses. So in the poor districts, they are neutral to the poors. So everything is the same for the poors. In the middle district, everything is the same for the people of that income. And then same for the rich. Everything is the same. This is a very blank and boring cookie cutter city.
Okay.
So, what do we want to do here? We know that Talus and Valis were here last, but we don't know exactly where. We could try to get that information, perhaps either in the Temple of Loth or Temple to the Luxon, maybe? I don't know. Go to a bar? March into the city hall?
Probably
Huh.
not.
That's an interesting option, though.
I'm just laying options out there.
Just spitballing. Yeah, we are kind of.
You're flying at the seat of your pants right now. You guys don't have all of the information you need for this mission,
No,
but
this is exploratory.
yes. What are we thinking? Where do we want to go first?
Is this the city where you fight and you get kicked out?
Sure is.
Yes.
Okay. I think. I mean, considering there's a whole temple for Lolth here that's not even hidden, the cultists would not want to, be kicked out of such an accepting city.
Don't forget they did also try and bomb the city.
Oh yeah, you would think that they would have the city on like some type of intense lockdown or something after that.
They might to some degree, but probably not very much. And remember, we are also the people that saved it. So even if it is on some form of lockdown, I'd imagine they'd still let us in. Because it wasn't just a bomb plot; it was bomb it and then completely raid and ransack it, taking all of its people as either prisoners or slaves or sacrifices.
It does seem like the cult is starting to make their moves. Do you think... Hold on. Let me put it this way. Do we think that the information we have is before or after the bomb plot?
It was the last known location.
I would think it'd be after.
Sod's Law. I wouldn't be surprised if the two people that this mentions happen to be the two people that I followed to find out about the bomb plot. So I don't think they'd be here anymore. I won't lie. This is just their last known location.
Bingo.
after the failed bomb plot, I'd imagine they've moved back into their territory to get further orders or to face punishment, possibly. More likely just to await further orders.
Very true. And do you happen to remember anything particular about those two that you followed, or where you followed them to?
Followed them to one of the towers, that tower, I believe. Thing.
Indeed.
It'd stand to reason that we should go look there. That's when we know the cultists that I followed went to, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was them, so we can go and have a nose there.
Perfect. So you guys head to the tower itself. The tower itself is almost abandoned looking. It looks as if nobody has lived here for a long time, or at least they're not upkeeping the outside of the tower. Maybe that's by design, maybe it's not. But you go up to the tower, the door is locked, but
Not a big surprise.
so we can either try to find another way in, or perhaps pick the lock if we have that skill and tools.
Would that be Tinker's tools?
No, it's its own thing. It's lockpicking tools, which I don't think any of us has the tools or the proficiencies to learn that. Not to learn that, we could learn that, and that's not something we can't learn. That we don't have the tools or the proficiency to do it at this given time. Which would mean if we try and do it with improvised tools without being proficient in lockpicking tools, we'd be doing it at a disadvantage.
Is there a window?
Make me a perception check.
Gotcha. Yikes, that's a 6.
There are lots and lots of windows at the very top of the tower.
Oh, that might work. Can I see in any of them?
Well, they're
Even slightly.
They're stained glass, but perhaps if you flew up there, you'd be able to.
I will absolutely do that.
Okay, so you jump on your broom and you fly up, or if you have the dagger of flight, I don't remember what magic items you use to fly. Okay.
He can do either. He has both.
I give you lots
Just
of
using the
flying
broom.
option. It's fine. So
I love flight.
you fly up to the windows and you peek inside. Let me show you what you see. I'm gonna do a little dungeon fog here since you can only see one room. Hide and review. Nope, that's mask. Wait, why mask? Where's my... I don't want dynamic lighting, I just want regular dungeon fog. Is that not a thing anymore?
Oh, dungeon fog.
Ah, there we go.
I
found
don't
it.
Hey. Got there in the end.
Alright, let me just clear out some of this area here. And I will bring you along. Can I just bring you? Is that a thing?
Yes, you can.
Boom. Scoop, you are now seeing the top of the Drow Tower.
I mean, if we wanted to go in, I could get us in there with Dimension Door.
You can take one person with you with Dimension Door, absolutely.
You said you could
no.
take
I thought you told me it was
money.
10.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You have that magic item.
Yeah, I have the Dagger of Dimension Door.
Lovely. Yes.
So we could just bloop in there. If you wanted
Yes.
to cast Pass Without Trace on us to do that, that would be probably the best.
Well, for one, me and Globe don't know what's up there. We can't see.
You can always just fly up there. I think
We
I would
could,
just.
but I think we're just waiting down at the bottom for you to come back to tell us what was up there. As of right now, you've just gone to go look, and me and Global sat down at the bottom waiting.
I assume I would have shared this information with you, and we're talking at the bottom to telling you that we could just dimension door in there. So, yeah. There's a way in. There's a way in, guys.
Scoop, did that just take you back to Tolarius?
Yes.
Perfect. I just wanted to make sure that worked. So, are we dimension dooring in? Are we going in through a window?
The question becomes... Well, you got to tell us what you saw.
True.
It was an empty room with chairs. That's about it.
Okay.
Nice description. Very good.
Yeah, there was nothing ominous in there. There weren't even any cult symbols or banners, I don't think, on the walls.
Yeah, but then it becomes, are we just breaking and entering into a random place?
Also, I get
So they just happen to be staying at.
It also kind of doesn't really matter what's in there if our goal is to investigate the Loth cult. I mean, there were no obvious enemies in there.
Sorry, we got a chatter. I just was replying because I feel bad when I don't.
Yeah.
Also, that'd be the purpose of Pass Without Trace, is to avoid the breaking and entering charges.
I guess. I suppose.
Well, no, it would. Worked last time. I mean, the other option is, I guess, to keep going. I guess we could go back to Lakeport and tell them about this tower.
No, that'd be pointless.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool. So what's the plan?
It would only really work safely if you cast that spell. I cast the spell.
We either Pass Without a Trace and Dimension Door in, or we just stake the place out and see if anyone comes or goes.
Both are options.
But okay, I was gonna say I thought it looked abandoned. I mean, we could always do that. And
well, yeah, but the cult aren't exactly gonna make it look not abandoned if they want it to be like a hidden base. They're going to leave it looking shitty and run down so no one wants to go in there. It's also in the poor district, just about. So that could just be a factor of it being there.
I say we go in. We can always...
Hello again, Sophia.
We can always just fly out the window. If we're in trouble, we can just fly away.
She put hello with a question mark that time, so I said hello again.
Yeah, we can go for it. Glob, what do you think? Do you think we go for it, stake the place out, or look around elsewhere? Never mind, he's dead.
Glorb, you
Yeah,
with
we can't hear you, Glorb, by the way. We cannot hear you if you're trying to talk.
I think the mic may have been muted on my end.
Ah, there you go.
There we go.
Any input?
I mean, if we think this is the place, we could try to hang out, although, unfortunately, we do stand out quite a bit. Like,
Yeah,
a
we
lot.
do.
Pass Without
Yeah,
Trace
good.
only lasts an hour, and our brooms can only fly for 2 hours, so that limits the amount of time we could watch this place safely.
Do we... The question is, do we take a passive approach to this place, or do we take the active approach?
What about
In this case,
possibly
yeah.
both? I have another really dumb idea.
Okay.
So, this place, it's got walls, right?
Yes,
And
yes,
it's
it
got
does.
floors, and it's a multi-level building, which means there's a ceiling and floors, and there's probably space in between the walls, the ceilings, and the floors, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I could probably fit in between them.
Oh, you want to squeeze your way through?
You want to go in by yourself?
I mean, unless you can squeeze through a hole an inch wide.
No, I mean I can just teleport us in, all three of us.
I think what Glob is saying is he goes in alone,
I
sneakily,
know that's
while
what
we
you're saying.
take a passive approach to watching the building.
And plus, if anyone, while I'm in the walls comes by, I'm really good at holding my breath, guys. I'm really good at it.
He's in the goddamn walls. They're in the goddamn walls.
And
So,
then this way, you guys can, hang out outside, come by every now and then, and I'll stick a little appendage out and wiggle it if, I'm ready to come out.
We would have to hide here overnight. Is that safe?
I mean, if anyone attacks you, they're going to get kicked out of the city.
We also know that this city locks everyone. Everyone locks themselves indoors overnight.
Yeah, so I'll be
I mean,
inside.
my vote is
Yeah,
we all
but
go
they
in
lock
together.
themselves indoors overnight because things can still come into the city and attack.
mm-hmm.
This is such a weird
Doesn't
city.
mean this. Doesn't mean the city is not safe. Doesn't mean it doesn't. The city being the city doesn't deter things. It doesn't mean it's gonna happen. It just means it can happen. So everyone takes the precautionary measure and just locks themselves in.
I think Glorb. I think if you go in, I think Scoop would go in, even if Lenexia doesn't want to.
I don't mind. I'm just trying to.
I think
idea
Scoop
forward.
says that Scoop says that too. Like, I'm not gonna let you go in there alone. We don't know what's in there, and I honestly don't think watching overnight is any safer, even if it seems like that. It just seems like it'd be wasting time to me. So I would follow you in there.
Okay.
Okay.
So now the question is, are you wasting your teleportation spell to actually go through the door or go upstairs, or are you going to attempt to break in some way, shape, or form, whether it be a window or something else?
What we can do is we can fly up there. Test if do the windows look like they open?
The stained glass windows? No, they do not.
Okay.
So it really only works if we're stealthy, right? I think we have to just do a combination
Well, yeah,
of spells
we
here.
would do. I would pop past without a trace so we can stealth better. It's just the matter of whether we have to dimension door in or not. Obviously,
don't
dimension
think-
door is the easiest way in, but the only
I don't think it's
other
a
way would be.
waste.
I'm not saying it's a waste. I'm just saying if we can, save it to GTFO, then that's always good.
No, I see what you're saying. I wouldn't. I mean, I would probably just dimension door in. We can always fly out. We can always just run, break the windows if we have to run.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if we're dimensioning dooring in, are we going just on the other side of this door, or are we going upstairs where you've already seen? What are you thinking?
I don't know what's behind the door, so I don't know if I could do that. But
You can,
I can
because
see
if
through
it's
the
just
window.
a specified location, so you can designate,
Yeah.
I want to go 3 feet this direction.
I still think I've seen it looks safe up there.
Okay.
So I think I would. I think I
Orb
would.
can probably
tell you.
squeeze under the door and check behind the door, and then we can work from the bottom up.
Up to you.
You mean we would split up, or we would all go through the bottom?
No, we would all go through the bottom, because that way, if we work from the bottom up, we know nothing's blocking our way out.
There.
I almost think.
Sophia, I'm not sure what you're talking about. You said there, and you tagged me, but I'm not sure what you mean there.
Although, actually, if we're working our way down from the top, we always know we can run back to that specific place and jump out the window and broom away. So I suppose no matter where, we've always got an escape route. So I don't think it particularly matters.
Going in upstairs seems like the best one. But Glor, what do you think?
We're also less likely to be spotted because they're also if anyone is in there keeping an eye out for anything, they're more likely to keep an eye on the door or the ground level entrances than the higher up ones.
Yeah, I mean, nobody really expects to be, attacked from above.
Nobody
If it was
expects the Spanish Inquisition.
If it was a normal building, I'd say people might keep an eye on the windows, but with the fact that it's a tower, that you've got to have the ability to fly to get towards these windows up there, no one would keep an eye out up there.
Which is really weird considering how it seems common flight is, but eh.
It's more of an afterthought, isn't it?
I don't know, I'm thinking about it at the forefront of my mind. If I'm building a tower, I'm definitely making sure there's guards at the top.
Yeah, but the cult won't be the ones that built it.
Still, if I inherit a tower and I'm wealthy enough to have guards, I'm posting them at the top.
I don't think they're
What
wealthy
about the
enough.
bottom? That's what the door's for.
So, we're teleporting up
no
to the
one will
room
be
we've
at the
already
top.
seen?
Scoops has seen.
Yes.
Being global
Yes.
going in blind.
Perfect.
We have no fucking clue what it looks like.
You
Well.
could just fly up there and look, but
Now you know.
Hey, look at that.
This is what Scoop saw when he flew up here not that long ago.
Can we hear anyone?
From this point, you cannot hear anybody. It does seem like you hear faint noises downstairs. Maybe the clanking of metal. Maybe the clanking of metal against porcelain.
Oh, someone's eating.
did you cast Pass Without Trace?
No, yet, but I can now. I will now, and I guess we're stealthing. We're stealthing it. Stealth up.
Then I will take some stealth checks plus 10, please.
Okay.
Yeah, poo. 21.
I got a 24 plus 10 is 34.
Dang. Glorb, what do you got?
I got... Roll, please. Oh my god.
I mean, we're already 14 above my low cut, so I think we're fine, but...
Trying to roll. Let me refresh. Oh. Just... There we go. I got a rock.
Okay.
I was thinking that in my head.
So, your friends, luckily, were able to keep your footsteps quieter than... Or, well, your footsteps, your gloop steps. Quieter than what you can attempt yourself. They basically end up carrying you through this. But, you know, it works. It works. You get... I'm just trying to make this look a little more better. All right. Anyways, which direction are we headed? There's 2 doors in this room and a bookshelf. Well, a couple of bookshelves. So do we want to look at what's on the bookshelf? Do we want to head directly into one of these doors here? You have a door on the left and a door on the right.
Just do like a quick investigation check, like a 5-minute scan of the area, probably. Check for traps.
I'm gonna go up to one door and I'm gonna listen and maybe peek through the keyhole. I'm gonna see if anyone's on the other side.
Okay. Let's get an investigation check from Scoop, please.
Right, I'm adding 1 to this, so I'll just roll it so you guys can see it.
Easy enough.
If I can, how do I roll on this? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, if you hit the dice, and you can actually hit the +1 if you hit the advanced dice roller at the bottom, the little pink lettering. It'll pull up.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and you can actually just roll whatever your bonus is on that. It's super. That's how I roll as a DM.
Oh, that's okay. Well, I rolled a 13 plus 1 is 14.
Wonderful. So, investigations. There is only one singular trap in this room, and it is on the lone bookshelf on the left side of the room. The trap itself is actually set to trigger as soon as anyone opens the book. The book itself
Hey guys,
is...
don't open that book.
The book
It's
itself
not...
is a leather-bound tome that on the cover simply says, "Bomb inside."
Oh.
Straight to the point.
Is this how they hid the bomb in the church as well?
It's possible.
I say we try to go through one of these doors while we have, pass without a trace going.
It's set, so Scoops knows it's set to go off
Yeah,
when
I
you
would tell
open it.
when you open the book,
Not when you
not
pick
when
the
you
book
open the
up.
door.
Not when you pick up
No,
the
I-
book, but when you open the book.
We could pick up the book, take it with us, and use it like a grenade when we need to. Just open that shit up and yeet it.
I mean,
Or
like,
throw
I could
it.
mage hand. I could mage hand
Just-
it open. Yeah.
Yeah, just throw it and it'll open up when you throw it.
That sounds chaotic. I'm down. It would ruin our stealth, so maybe not right away.
Well, yeah, we're not going to open it immediately, but we now have just like a fucking bomb.
Technically, yeah. You don't know how much
I'm
damage
gonna-
it does, but yeah.
No idea how big of an explosion it is, no idea how much damage it deals. We just have a bomb.
Yeah. And then you wanted to
would I be
peek
able
at-
to-
Oops, sorry. Linexia was peeking through a keyhole in one of the doors while you were doing that, so let's do that first. Linexia, which door are you peeking through? Left or right?
I'm not particularly bothered. I will peek through the. Let's peek through the left.
Left door. What you can spot from the keyhole, which surprisingly is not too much, but you do get
Nah.
this from you.
Hmm.
You can see the start of a down or an up. We're upstairs, so downward staircase,
All right, so that's where they come from.
and then you have another
Is
door out here.
I was gonna say that's another door on the other side.
Can we peep through the other one?
Yeah, I'll go look through that one.
Yeah.
Certainly, Glorb, because of your particular set of skills, you do actually are able to peek an entire eye stalk through the door, and you can get a wider view. Unfortunately, that doesn't really reveal too much because if it does wrap around a corner.
This way looks clear, and I think it's another room.
I think Scoop says something along the lines of, we should scout out the upstairs so we don't get sandwiched between people upstairs and people downstairs. If it comes to that.
It'll take longer for anyone downstairs to climb upstairs than it would take for anyone upstairs to run downstairs. Going down is easier than going up.
So,
Yeah, no, definitely.
scouting out this area?
I think
Yeah.
we're gonna go
Yeah.
through the Glorb door.
Okay.
Yeah, globe door.
Going
Scoop's
through...
gonna like whistle in Glorb's ear, like just a light little and give bardic inspiration to Glorb, like right in your ear.
Nice.
Where your ear would be.
Ah, nice. I'm just gonna bring the rest of my body through the keyhole
Okay.
without opening it.
The door is
I imagine
unlocked.
Scoops does that and Globe just shits himself and automatically does it through panic. Just slinks through a door, the keyhole on pure instinct and panic alone.
Holy shit, guys. Boxes.
Boxes.
Lots and lots of boxes. And they are filled to the brim with cultist robes.
Wow.
I
Oh,
mean, it'll be really
wait,
funny
that's perfect.
to put these on.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt, I guess. I mean, we're stealth anyways, but yeah.
Except pretty much the only people as part of this cult that we know of are drow, and none of us are a drow.
So you put on the full face mask.
Do they come with a face mask?
No, just robes.
Well, then just get the biggest hood possible and, have your head completely buried in it.
It'd work, I guess.
Maybe. At least for you guys, I have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna do.
I imagine you could just cling to one of Scoops or me like a second skin and hide in their robes.
Sounds disgusting.
Rats in a
For
trench
everybody.
coat, but it's Glorb.
That sounds vile.
Three kobolds in a trench coat, but it's just one globe.
I can't just kind of glute my body to like a humanoid. I can't do that,
That is true.
Yeah.
Should we continue down the stairs?
I'm definitely putting the robes on, though.
Okay. Everyone puts on the cultist robes, and we head down the stairs. Hold on. Let me...
Do the stairs only go down, right?
They do only go down.
Alright, so no one can come from behind us. We know this for fact.
Unless they fly in, but yeah. No, I know what you're saying.
I'm all meant we know there are no cultists behind us.
Indeed, and as you come down the stairs, there is only one door in this room.
Okay.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. Guess I'll...
Globe, use your certain
Yeah.
set of skills.
Alright.
Hang on, let me get down the stairs. Walking's a little awkward.
Not used to having legs.
Well, I mean, you try walking when you don't have bones.
That's what I was saying, you're not used to it.
No judgment here. That's... I'm accepting of all slime races, whatever.
It's plasmoid. Anyway,
I know. I know. Just kidding, bud.
looking through the keyhole. Yeah, let's make racist jokes to the guy who's about to look through the keyhole and tell everyone what's on the other side.
Oh, shit.
Backing up. Hey guys, I know I was joking, but there is 4 people on the other side. I'm willing to take your joke to a certain threshold. This is it. There's 4 people on the other side.
Okay.
Hmm.
Are they big?
I don't know. All I saw was 4 people.
They're in the cultist
If
robes,
they
aren't they?
saw me,
They would not have
much
been
more
able to see you.
careful. I was about to say much more careful this time. Like a bit back from the keyhole, taking a look, and just kind of protruding my mouth the other way and extending it out so that way it's far away from the door. So all you have is just like in essence, a tube with lips on the end of it.
Okay.
So
Oh god.
just all right. So there's 4 of them. They're definitely in robes. Are they just sitting at the table? Are they eating? Or are they just cultishly staring at each other?
Nope, they are eating dinner. And in fact, you can actually hear them having a conversation about some person. Actually,
Oh,
this
hang on a second.
name sounds
Did we
familiar.
mention? I was going to say, did we hear either of the lieutenants' names be mentioned?
You do
Hang on.
indeed.
I was about to say, underneath, like from the bottom side of the tube, like a hand, like a thing that looks like a hand comes up, puts its fingers over the lips, and I just move the eye away and put an ear in place of it. And I'm making a perception check.
Perfect.
Ooh, 19.
Wonderful check. So, the conversation as they're eating, I'm surprised. Hold on. I'm surprised Valis isn't eating with us. He never misses a meal. And then you hear one of the other ones pipe up. Yeah, but Talus has not been back in 3 days, and should have been back about a half day ago. So things are a little dicey right now. We gotta check in on him, but you know they're twins. They can't be apart very long, and so he's moping in the bedroom. Just let him be for now. We'll be on the move here shortly.
Mm.
I relay all that information to everyone.
Interesting. But now we are between a rock and a hard. Is that the main entrance? The main door?
It is.
Okay, yeah. We are between a rock and a hard place now. We are on the ground floor of the tower the cultists are in. We know one of the lieutenants are in here. There are 4 through the other side of the door. There is only one way in or out. Our only other option would be go all the way to the top, actively break the window and fly out, or we go out there and we try and fight them and kill them. Just by the sounds of it, the disguises won't work. They know everyone in this tower, and they're guarding the only entrance in or out.
I wonder.
So
Also, remember
how-
which city you're in.
Yeah, we're also in the
Right.
no fight city. So if we do fight, we'd have to fight and hope it's not loud enough for anyone to hear or report or any passing guards to hear.
How well put together is this wall right here?
It's elven stone, or elven wood, so it's pretty powerful. I mean, it's withheld in Valen wood for thousands of years.
Fair enough. It's pretty solid.
It's wood, though, so you said, right? Not stone.
Yes, it is wood.
So there's probably gaps in it. No wood is solid.
But is there going to be an inch gap in it?
Yeah, I think that's what the implication was. Is not this time, Lord. Fair enough. Can only do it so many times. Do the stairs keep going down, or is this it?
This is it. You have upstairs and you have downstairs.
I think the DM's having too much fun right now.
Yeah, our options are either go back upstairs and go out of the window somehow, likely by smashing it, and we then either fly away, fly down to the front, and attempt to use the disguises to sneak in. We can like claim we're reinforcements or whatever.
Okay, this is
Um,
interesting.
Hang on, wait, we
Or
have
we
Talia.
go through the door and fight.
We have
So-
Talia. Sorry,
So I
go
have a
ahead.
spell. I have a spell called Charm Person, and the ruling specifically says that if it fails, the creature doesn't know that it was attempted. But if the spell
I-
hits and then it wears off, they know.
Don't even bother. They're an elf. They have advantage.
Oh.
Drows are elves. Elves have advantage on being charmed.
I was gonna say they wouldn't know though.
No.
Is it worth the risk?
It depends. Because the ruling for the spell states they wouldn't know, but it depends on how the DM rules for the avoiding charmed condition, because if they innately know someone's trying to charm them because of their fey ancestry kicks in and they can feel it, then they'll know that way. And then there's also the fact that even if you do succeed, they have advantage on every single check to end the condition, so they're more likely to snap out of it.
No, it just says because the condition lasts for an hour or until one of my allies damages it. So it doesn't make checks. It doesn't make receipt. It doesn't
I'm
make
pretty.
checks. Does not make checks in this version of D&D.
Is that the 2024 rules, or is that the 2014?
I'm on D&D Beyond.
Did they start defaulting to 2024? They might have. I don't actually know.
They tend to.
I mean, I am not
Which-
against the 2024 rules. It's just we've always played 2014 rules, so it doesn't.
It could be the
particularly
same
matter.
though. I mean, it could just be the same rules. I don't know. I don't know how to compare the two for this. This is a thing from 5 years ago, so I assume it's talking
Okay.
about 2014
Yep.
rules.
No, okay. Well, creatures specifically don't make a save against charm at the end of the turn. Players do.
Yes, that makes sense.
Okay. The question is, if I charmed one of them, I mean, it might not work, but if I did, what is that like? What can I even do with that? Oh,
It
okay.
then gives
could-
you advantage on every. You can give one word. No, that's command. You then just have advantage on every single charisma check against them.
Yeah, it says it's friendly to you. So
You'd have advantage on persuasion, deception, intimidation.
Wait, Glorb, when did you roll that perception
Before.
check? Was that in this room?
That was to
Yeah,
listen to the
or-
conversation.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Conversation.
Okay. Does anyone want to roll perception checks in this room? I'll allow that.
absolutely.
Sure.
I should have had you do that when you first entered. That was my fault.
21.
All right. Oh, I don't know what just
That
happened.
seems good.
My
Do I even want to roll? That seems good.
it is.
Can
good.
I roll also?
You can. I would allow everyone
Okay.
to roll for this.
Oof, that's an 8. Okay.
Oh, my nose is running. Whew. All right. So, with 21, you are able. If only we still had our commoner traits. There's a nice little There's a nice little lever.
Ah.
Just on the other side of these stairs, directly underneath.
And no way to ascertain what it does.
No way to ascertain what it does.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
I'm not.
Oh, it's not even a-
a.
Charm Person is not a concentration spell either, so I could use my.
No, it's not.
I could, I would have my concentration still. Glorb, what if I made you invisible? Would you go in there and maybe blindside one of them? I'll charm a different one. I'll attempt to charm a different one, and then it's just 2-on-2 with Lenexia and then me and one of them.
There is a lever here that we don't know what the hell it does. We also don't know how quiet it'll be if we try and pull it. No.
Indeed.
So
We go back upstairs out a window and then come through the front door saying that, who is it? We have,
problem
Valax and
with that
Valax.
is
I think it's Valax is somewhere in here moping. So it would
Yep.
be Talax is out, and what if we say, hey, we're the advanced scattered party? Why does Talax sound familiar? Did we kill him?
no, it's one of the lieutenants.
Yeah. Talus and Valus.
Alice and Valis. Ah.
They are
So Valus
twins.
Valis is moping, so Talus is out and about. So what if we say, like, hey, Talus sent us ahead, because, ran
Yeah,
into some
but
trouble.
that's what I was saying. We were, but the problem becomes there is no direct way out up top. We would have to smash a window. The windows do not open. We dimension doored in. We do not have another dimension door to get out. So our only option is to smash the window to fly out and then down, which likely would alert them.
I could also hex the guy that I'm charming to give him disadvantage on intelligence checks, which would give me advantage and them disadvantage.
I think. Isn't it wisdom?
I think it's intelligence. I think it's insight, right? Which is, oh wait, that might be wisdom.
It is wisdom.
No, insight is wisdom. Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
insight is wisdom.
Yeah, insight is wisdom as well. But
Insight
the
is
charm,
wisdom, but
the charm spell
charm
is a wisdom
effect-
saving throw as well.
yeah, I thought it was a wisdom save throw.
Right. A wisdom
I don't-
saving throw, but like, what would be rolled against charisma? Like, I thought
It's
that was
insight.
intelligence. Okay. Gotcha.
It's insight, which is wisdom.
Gotcha.
I'll be honest. There's a reason that 90% of characters use intelligence as their dumb stat. Because it's never used for fucking anything. It is used in...
Magic.
It is used religion, arcana, investigation, and history. Oh, and
Hear me
nature,
out.
for some reason.
Hear me out. These guys aren't gonna be jumping at the gun to fight and get kicked out and risk getting kicked out. If I charm this person, perhaps just, we can we're old friends, right? At least that's what they'll think, that we're safe, and we're perhaps even new cult members that this guy can vouch for. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. No harm. But then we can just talk to them, and we don't have to fight and risk getting kicked out unless we want to.
Well, I imagine that would work too, coming from outside, but again, we'd have to go upstairs, smash the window, fly out. Coming from the inside, the other three are going to be immediately hostile. They're going to be like, what the fuck? How the fuck did you get in here? They're immediately going to be hostile and defensive.
It's still, in that scenario, a 3v3. I see what you're saying, but there is still a chance that that the one can vouch for us. I know it's weird that we're coming from the top, but also this is a cult. They probably do weird shit all the time.
I'm still
It's not-
partially tempted to pull the lever.
Up to you.
I'm gonna attempt to cast Charm Person on this one.
All right.
I'm gonna look through the keyhole. So,
Let me have a look.
Wisdom saving throw.
yes.
Yes, see within range. So yeah, he doesn't even actually have to know you are there.
Nope. It's a 14's to save. Oh, shit.
First one's a 23.
Oh, wait, is it
so yeah. Well,
Wait,
you didn't
is it?
hex him first.
And the other one's a 20.
Also, Hex doesn't do saving throws anyways, so it's just ability checks. That's why I
it's
didn't
just
use
check.
Hex.
Oh, okay.
That's why I didn't use Hex.
So then
yeah.
the 23 stands.
Yeah. Okay, so that's
Well,
just a waste of
he's a
spell
drow,
slot.
so he would have had advantage anyway. So if he had been hexed and he had disadvantage, it would have been a neutral roll anyway.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
he would have had advantage.
Good point.
Hex is just ability checks, not saving throw. I looked it up. I looked it up before.
So
Yeah, no worries.
He passed no matter what.
Yep. Easy enough.
Alright, guys.
He
work.
doesn't know.
He doesn't
No, he
know.
doesn't know.
He was,
He does not know. Okay, back to the lever.
Alright, back to the lever. Are we pushing it?
Is it magical?
It is
does
not.
it seem magical? Okay.
we can pull it, or we can go straight through the door and immediately start throwing hands.
Or just try to run away?
I could
But
also
yeah.
make one of you invisible, like Glorb, to sneak through and then get it like an advantage attack on one of them.
I suppose maybe Glorb could somehow squeeze through the window. Maybe it's not like completely sealed, because I don't imagine they've got like double glazed, perfectly sealed windows in this universe.
I would imagine. But is there going to be an inch gap window in your window? An inch gap?
Why can't I move?
Probably
I
not
can't
an
move my
inch.
guy.
Yeah. You don't have the ability to move your person?
Hold on, let me refresh this.
In the left-hand side, are you on the actual cursor at the top?
Yeah, you have to be on there. You got to
Okay,
be
got
on
it.
the cursor. If
Actually,
you're
I
on
was-
if you're on the hand, that just moves the map around. If you're on any of the others, it just does other things.
Okay.
The toolbar is handy, but it is confusing. I mean, my screen's already confusing enough because I have two different chats. I have my dice roller. I have our roll dice chat. Then I have the map in the
But
middle.
you can do cool things like that.
Yes, you can. Any hoodles. So, pushing the lever or not? Or Glorb, are you going to try and squeeze your way through the windows to try to escape?
I suppose you could also turn Globe invisible, and he can squeeze through. We know we could get through the door, so we could squeeze through the door and then make his way through the room, and then
Make his way.
Yeah,
Look
I was
around
wondering
more.
if Glorb would want to do that actually, because then it
mean,
would give
I
you
could-
advantage on an attack too with your +3 longsword.
What if I squeeze through the door and go to and then just
Oh,
having
wait.
around a goose chase and distract him so that way you guys can get out through the front door.
I
4v1
I mean-
in that scenario doesn't sound like. a
I
good
would
idea.
hate to be a rules lawyer, but as much as Globe can fit through an inch gap wide, I don't think any of his equipment is going with him.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Oh, you're
okay.
fun.
Come on.
I'm not trying to get into a fight. Just trying to lead them around.
I know.
You know?
I'm just saying, if you turn invisible and squeeze through the keyhole and then explore and then go through that door and squeeze through the keyhole, you don't have your +3 longsword with you. That shit ain't fitting through a keyhole, is all I'm saying.
You're not wrong. And I absolutely would have played it that way.
I mean, listen, I'm not trying to get in a fight with them. Just imagine an invisible person. Imagine just, enjoying your dinner, and all of a sudden, you just hear, hey, Dickie is.
And just hope none of them have the ability to see invisibility.
I mean, listen, I don't know how magic works.
Oh, that's true.
You still have a +10 to
Your
stealth.
stealth. You do.
Yeah, you still have you'd have an advantage with
And a
whatever your
+10.
bonus is, and then +10 on top of it.
Yeah, you'd be stacked for this. Honestly, it would be hilarious. So I'm down for it. Let's see what happens.
What if
You
I make
would
these
just be
this
completely
poncho?
unequipped, though. So you'd be buck naked with no equipment, no weapons to defend yourself, and no armored tank hits.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have your extra health, which I think Scoop needs to roll for today.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll your.
No.
No.
I was gonna say, I didn't know we were re-rolling that every day. The last time it was 2.
we re-roll it every session.
Yeah.
Every session? Okay.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
way
not
it's
every
just,
day, just every session.
Yeah, it just makes the things easier. And last time
Alright.
you got a 2, so let's hope for something
6.
bigger. Oh, 6 is great. So now you get your +6 to your health. Oh no, Salty, your background noise is back.
Oh, that's my computer. That's my laptop.
Oh, is it
I just took out
really?
my. Yeah. I have to take out my earbud to hear it, but yeah.
I gotcha. That's crazy that that's your laptop. I mean, is it like a what laptop is it? I'm just
I
curious.
honestly don't know.
Oh, okay. I have the ROG Zemphis or Zemphoris or whatever it is, and that thing gets pretty loud, but the battery just was shot on me, so I removed the battery. Well, I didn't. I had a friend of mine who's good at taking apart expensive machinery.
Is it gone now? I don't hear it now.
Yes, it is gone.
Yeah, it just kind of stopped freaking out, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. But anyways, what I was getting at is I just took the battery out of my laptop, and now I just turned it into a permanent plug-in, portable plug-in machine, which is kind of nice. Anyways, back to the game. So, Glorb, you invisibility and +10. Go ahead and roll me a great stealth check.
Does invisibility grant me advantage on
it
my stealth?
It gives
Sure
you
does.
advantage.
You have
And I think I'm also going to cash in that bardic inspiration as well.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh,
Well, you
yeah.
can see what you roll for. Okay.
18.
28.
So 28.
I don't think you need the bardic right now, but
It depends
if you
what
want
kind
to.
of it really depends on what kind of BS he wants to pull. If he wants to get wild with it, 28
You know what?
would be necessary.
I'm still gonna use it though. I mean, otherwise
Okay.
I'm just gonna. So it's an extra D6.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's an extra
Now-
D6, yes.
29. That's
Nice.
disappointing. Oh well, it happens.
All right. So, with your amazing stealth checks and your invisibility, what is it you want to do to distract these guys so the rest of your party can escape this tower unscathed?
I'm gonna go underneath the table.
Oh,
And
I just thought of a...
are these guys like wearing
You could've done.
shoes, or are they just like raw dogging their little pinkies out?
Nope, they are wearing like
shoelaces.
leather moccasin type shoes.
I just realized something we could have done. We could have
Oh,
left the book by the door, and we could have figured out which way the door opens, and when it tied the bomb book, like tie a piece of string from the bomb book to the door, so when they open it, it pulls open the book and detonates, and we go upstairs, we smash the window, so fly away, and then when they pull open the door to come investigate, the book opens and boom.
That would be
Too late
hilarious.
now.
Anyway,
I mean, we
Book
could still do
Claymore.
it, but yeah. I don't.
so
I
Glorb,
might
A book
backfire.
more.
Glorb, you go under the table. What is it you're planning on doing?
so I think I'm gonna start with this goober right here, and I'm gonna kind of just pseudo punch him in the leg. Not like hard, like I'm trying to do damage that'll break the invisibility. Because if I remember right, an action will break the invisibility.
Indeed.
You're trying to knock his leg.
Not trying to. If I could see, like, the guy across from him is like, just kicking him in the leg.
Okay.
One of those things.
Yeah.
So just.
And you hear him, "Why'd you do that?" And the other three look at him like he's crazy. What are you talking about? You kicked me. I didn't kick you. And
Come over here. Bop.
What do you mean? You just kicked me! And then now they're just kicking each other.
Oh, I was about to. So I'm trying. So I'm gonna tie this, and then I'm just gonna bop this guy extra hard again. Goal is not doing damage. I'm not throwing haymakers here, but like extra hard.
You're trying to get them to escalate.
Exactly.
They are definitely escalating. They're going back and forth like children. Like you see one of them like almost like grip the handles on his chair so he can lean into it to try to kick the guy harder.
I think I'm gonna look at Lenexia and be like, I don't think these guys are like that high up on the chain.
No, I don't think they
I don't-
are.
I don't think they're that serious. And then I'm gonna do sort of like a whisper in your ear, like, ooh, don't think it's not weird. And then bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Just gonna let them go back and forth, see how far it goes.
It goes back and forth for a few minutes, and then they're like, all right, back to eating. And then they just start eating again like nothing happened. They are absolute children. I mean, you have to understand, these guys are elves, but they're probably in their 30s. They're easily susceptible to cultism.
You were hoping to start an all-out fist fight between the two of them, weren't you?
Kinda. So I'm wondering if I should try that again, but like wait like a weird amount of time, not the immediate like all right, let's go back to eating. Like enough time has passed for there, not even thinking about it, and then just do it again.
Okay.
It only lasts 2 hours.
Hang on,
so-
hang on. Oh, I'm gonna do the the cylindrical tube mouth thing going in one direction.
Mm.
Oh, hang on, 5, 10, 5. Oh, there's enough space where I could do it to both of these guys at the same time. So you got two invisible tubes coming up and hovering right above their ear, speaking in Undercommon. Lolth sees you. Lolth hears you. Lolth commands you.
Commands us to do what? Wait, and then one of them who didn't hear you is like, what are you talking about? I don't know. I think gods are talking to me in my head.
He doesn't understand. He is not chosen. He is not loved.
Make me a
He is
persuasion check.
despised.
I need persuasion checks, man.
Yeah, I should have seen that one coming.
You can also use
persuasion.
intimidation if you choose, because you are taking the voice of his god.
Joke's on you. I got a +0 in both of those.
Oh.
Oof. Hang on. I know how to play this. Lolth. Yeah, I'm Lolth. I command you to do what I say,
What the?
and I'll give you rewards. All the things that you could desire. Yeah, you like things, don't you?
That was perfect. That was absolutely perfect. And for that, I'm gonna give you inspiration for that. Go ahead and re-roll your persuasion.
It'd be hysterical if I roll worse.
That's what I'm hoping for. But at the same time, that was so good.
It's a 12.
Oh, okay.
I actually was kind of hoping for a nat one because I just start rolling with it.
That was absolute perfect. Thank you for that moment of roleplay. That was great. So, the cultist goes, I think I've been chosen. Lolth has a mission for me? What do I need to do? And everyone's looking in like, is he being for real? Like, is this a real moment right now? Are we being called upon? Do you have anything else that you want to add to this, as you now have one of the cultists?
Have a chance to earn my favor and become my champion. I have watched you and you're dutiful and you're faithful. You could be the vessel I seek, but you must prove your dedication to the cause.
What?
Are you willing to do anything to be my vessel?
Of course, I killed my brother for this job. Absolutely.
One death is not enough for me.
Who? Show me. I will.
There is only one life that could be shown as proof of your dedication. Do you believe in my power and my abilities?
Of course, absolutely. I've seen what you
Are
can
you
do.
prepared to do anything and sacrifice everything?
Absolutely. Valis showed me your power. What you blessed him with is immeasurable. And he only had to kill 10 people.
To be my vessel, I require more than 10 strangers, 10 random people. I require a greater sacrifice.
What could be greater than killing my own brother?
Yourself.
Oh, this is that ritual. Oh, I didn't know I was ready.
A Glorb is just thinking to himself, like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Glorb was thinking, like, oh man, I'm earning some negative karma. This dude's just like, oh yeah, we do that every Tuesday.
He proclaims himself in front of the 3 that are there at the table. I have been chosen to become a Drider. I must do the sacrifice. And they all 3 of them.
Do it now.
The 3 of them go, take our blood. You will need more. And the 3 of them hold out a dagger to their new brethren, and together they take their lives, all 4 of them.
Holy! What did you do?
On the
Glorb comes
downside,
What did you do?
this is actually a ritual in the Lulth cult.
Oh, come on. Don't do this to me, man.
What happened? How did this escalate? It was so chill.
This
Where is my Drider token?
this is actually how Dreaders are made. Okay, of course. Lovely.
Oh,
But if it wasn't, wait, but they weren't. Oh no.
I didn't know you had 2.
It must not-
What?
It must not be a they have to be chosen thing. It's like the higher up says they are chosen and gets them to do the ritual.
I just like the idea that you guys have no idea what's going on. I just think that would be.
I imagine we just heard them get really excited, proclaiming chosen this, chosen that.
You just hear thump, 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 and then probably like an eldritch noise.
I imagine
Something along those
Lenexi and
lines, I'd imagine.
I think Lenexi and I were like pushing each other out of the way to see through the keyhole the whole time, like trying to
no.
see.
The next either is not bothering.
I would imagine Glorb sees whatever token is going to drop, and just using his super high stealth roll, just comes through. Just, guys, I fucked up. I really fucked up.
Wait, do we see?
I fucked up.
Wait, do we see a thing happening? Like, did this summon something?
It sure did. I can't find the token I normally use for Drider, so I am making a new one as we speak.
Oh,
Oh no.
fun. Is a Drider a person, technically?
Used to be.
It is technically a monstrosity, I believe.
As I fucked up.
I believe its classification is now monstrosity.
Guys, I fucked up real bad. Let's go
Should-
break the window and
should
fly
we
away
run?
and never come back. Let's go fly away and never come back. I don't want to talk about anything that just happened. I thought I was being
What?
funny. It got really, really dark really fast, and then I fucked up. Let's
Oops.
go.
What?
Let's leave. Let's never talk about this. No, shut up. Let's leave and never
What?
talk about this. Oh God.
Did you fight them nobly?
Let's leave and
Did
never
you fight
talk
them
about
with
this.
honor?
No. Let's leave and never talk about this.
I'm
Listen, I'm breaking a window and I'm leaving.
do you wait,
I just wanna-
do you want to
Guys.
do you want to do the Buck Claymore thing?
I don't give a shit. I'm going upstairs. I'm breaking a window. I'm flying out of here. Whatever you do is your choice.
We haven't pulled the lever yet.
I don't give a shit. I'm leaving.
I'm gonna
Guys,
pull the
we need to-
lever.
I-
I'm gonna
Guys,
pull the
I
lever
fucked
really
up.
quick.
Fucked up.
I'm going to set up the. Do I rather? No, I'm going to keep the book. I'm not
Wait.
gonna
They
bother.
don't. It still doesn't know we're here, right? Because they didn't find Glorb.
Correct.
Okay, so it's chill. It's
Yeah,
just
but
like sitting in there.
Yeah, but Glorb is terrified, and Glorb is going to break the window. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. Glorb is shitting himself, and he is going to break that window.
Or just was thinking like, oh, I could get somebody to maybe injure themselves, not be like, hey, why don't you go kill yourself? And 4 people are like, all right, bet. And then an eldritch monstrosity comes out. Glorb is traumatized. He's just like, I don't like this. I fucked up.
Took them out with honor and dignity. That's not a mess up.
There was nothing honourable or dignified about what the orb just did.
What? What are you talking about? Did I miss it? What happened?
That was out of character. Lenexia has no idea what happened. I guess we can pull the lever on the way out and just before we go to leave, while they're still undergoing the transformation, and see what the hell it does. And then buck it upstairs and break the window and fly out.
Pull
Certainly.
the lever, Crunk.
As you pull the lever and run upstairs, you hear a loud screech as a new creature is birthed from the viscous liquid that is on the floor and covering Glorb.
Glob's gone. Glob got the fuck out of there.
Indeed. He is covered in blood, but he is
Oh.
running out the door.
That makes me very just the blood-covered ooze comes up, plops to the ground, comes to his usual form. I fucked up, guys. I fucked up real bad.
Well, I imagine when you come back through, you're not even visible because it's up to Scoops to end the spell, and you've not performed any actions. So we can make out your shape sheerly through the blood covering you.
Yep.
I fucked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop invisibility as soon as I see that blood.
Just
Yeah,
see Glorb
I would.
traumatized.
While it is still being summoned, I would pull the lever, see what the lever does, and then buck it out of that after seeing what the lever does.
The lever opens up a small tunnel that leads downwards and south.
Oh.
I don't want to go through the tunnels that it probably knows like the back of its hand. Although saying that, the unholy screech would be enough for Lenexia to bucket up the stairs, smash the window, and fly.
Yeah, that's probably a safe option.
Yep, I think we're out of there.
So the three of you fly out of the tower. Where are we heading? As it is creeping up to nighttime. It is probably late evening.
We're probably not going to fly very far, land, and just book it back to a public tavern. That's what I'd imagine we'd do. We wouldn't want to fly too far, otherwise we'd draw attention to ourselves.
True.
We probably want to land immediately and run to somewhere public.
That's probably fair. Okay. Glorb, what are you doing about the fact that you are covered in blood?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can just cast Prestidigitation and clean Glorb up.
Good
with a
idea.
wave of my loot.
Yep,
Also,
that works.
Also, do we know if Striders... Are Striders, like, legal here?
I don't imagine Driders are legal.
Striders. Okay, well, we should let somebody know about that.
And how the I don't know. No, let's just I don't
Well,
I don't
Glob's
want to
still
make
not
any
told
more
us what
decisions.
happened. We just heard the unholy screech, which was enough.
All they heard was like, yeah, let's do it. High fives. Thud, thud, thud. Glorb, I fucked up. Eldritch screeching. I fucked up.
Well, do we know the Drider screech? Is
No,
that something
we've
we
never seen.
recognize?
We've seen a Drider, but we've never heard it make a noise. We saw one from a distance while flying once, and that was it. Glorb got the
Glorb.
first and only up close and personal look at Drider this campaign so far.
Scoop will say, Glorb, what was so scary that we abandoned our mission for? What happened in there?
I really don't want to talk about it. I fucked up.
Kind of affects the mission.
I've
though.
only seen that look on your face once before, Glorb, and that was after having watched the cook die. And even then, that face is nothing compared to what you have on now. Now you look even more traumatized.
Yeah, and I don't want to talk about it.
Glorb
It kind
has
of
seen
pertains
some
to the next step. It kind of pertains to the next steps we're gonna take, but that's fine. We can
So I
put a
think
pin in that.
maybe we should stay away from that part of town for a very long time. Did I break any laws? Technically, no.
No, I'm pretty sure the only rule they had was like the only major rule was don't pick a fight. You didn't fight anyone, so
Okay, we'd probably find a place to stay for the night and then spend the
But there's
night.
still the point that y'all just saw Glorb come through the keyhole covered head to toe in blood and like gore and viscera. Like I just love that mental image just slurp plop through
Just
the keyhole. I fucked up. I fucked up. We
completely
gotta go.
soaked in
We gotta
blood.
go.
Immediately just picks up his packing gear and fucking books it straight up the stairs.
Just like we got.
In fact,
guys.
I'd imagine he comes through, almost forgets all of his shit, and has to double back, grab his shit, and then go and leave. Because he's in such a panic.
I would imagine so.
Comes through, I fucked up, we gotta go. Goes, makes it about halfway up the stairs and goes, shit, my stuff. Comes back, grabs his stuff, and then continues going, I fucked up, and keeps running up the stairs.
All right. So, which inn are we going to? Low quality, medium quality, or high quality? Do we want to spend...
Medium quality is by the middle of the...
Yeah.
is in the middle of the town, which is probably where the most foot traffic for guards will come. So if the Driders do come, if the Drider does come after us, we have a location
All right.
where we are likely to receive the most amount of help.
Also, we did get information that Talus and Valis are not here.
No, one of them is. Valis is there, Talus is gone.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
One of them is currently missing. He was supposed to be back, what was it, 2 days ago, 2.5 days ago, and he's still not back.
Not even. A
Oh, so
half of a
Valis-
day. This...
Oh, a half a day.
Yeah, this baby is complaining because his brother's a half a day late.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wait, that means Valis died, right?
No, not even.
No.
Oh, I thought he was one of the 4.
No, he's half. Valis was in the back moping. Those 4 were sat in the room eating, and Valis and Talus, their 2 lieutenants of that, I'm imagining, squad, would normally eat with them, but Talus had to go somewhere to do something, and is half a day late. So because he's half a day late, Valis is moping in the back.
Right. Because he's a big old baby.
Okay.
Should have just skipped the Drider and went straight to put him out of his mercy, honestly.
Well, I kind of thought that's what Globe was going to do. He was going to go check the back rooms and look for the one lone guy. Maybe get some information out of him. Maybe try and find something, but no.
I personally think what he did was 10 times better, so...
Depends, because Valis and Talis might now have a personal Drider bodyguard.
Indeed!
I fucked up.
Which is something even the generals might not have.
Hard to say. Of course, they don't necessarily even know how to create a Drider, because of the going theory is that to create a Drider, you have to be blessed by Lolth herself. Glorb just
When in
witnessed...
reality, it's just a four-way suicide ritual.
Indeed.
There is no blessing from the gods. It is just a four-way suicide ritual between drow. I really hope that at some point, if either a new player joins or if if one of us ever have to roll for a new character, that someone ends up rolling Arachne, which is a basically playable Drider, because Globe is going to be petrified of them.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. So...
Globe's going to look at them and be like, "No, I can't interact with you."
So we are going to the inn in the center of town. I don't remember which building that is.
Timir, that's actually very accurate right now.
So we are in the nice inn, or not the nicest inn, but the medium inn. It's a decent inn. It costs a gold a night for the three of you. You guys are not each.
I
That's
thought it was
total.
that one, right slap bang in the middle.
No, that's the the city hall.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, it don't matter too much. Let's see, where are we at? You guys head to the inn after cleaning off Glorb and dealing with past traumas of
How many streets away could you hear that Drider screeching?
well, you guys wouldn't necessarily know that because you guys were pretty close to it, but presumably you could probably hear it.
I'm imagining it kept screeching, and how far away did we get before we heard it stop?
That's
Either
true.
because it stopped,
It is
or
the
because we could no longer hear it.
Yeah, that's true. It is the melding of four minds and turning them into a Drider. So, yeah.
If we see guards running towards the scream.
Yes, you would. Yeah, so as you guys are walking away, you hear this loud screech and you see guards running towards the tower. Presumably the tower is going to get raided, but, who knows what's going to end up happening because of the cult. So, did you, by the way, did you leave the stairs open? Did you leave the tunnel open?
Yes. We just left.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh no.
yeah, we did.
Oh, shit. Well,
Well, that it depends, because now, when the guards raid the place, hopefully after they potentially kill the Drider, maybe they'll see the hidden underground tunnel that leads directly into their city. And they might do something about it.
That'll be nice to figure out once a few days has passed and we have an answer to that. Unless you want to go help out. I mean, you guys could always...
I was going to say, if we see all the guards running that way... Oh,
we could just
I
act like
do want to stay around and witness what happens when all the guards deal with it. But
I would.
I'm imagining Globe is just going to be as far away, bucket in the complete opposite direction, and I don't want to split the party.
I would stay back. I mean, I would be interested in it too.
I do not want to split the party, and I do not think we can convince Globe to go watch the guards try and deal with it.
You guys didn't say
maybe
it,
even
I
offer
did.
assistance. Exactly, which is why you're gonna say no. You're gonna off, and I'm not splitting the party. I refuse to make that mistake.
Nothing bad ever happens when you split the party.
So,
Question B: what now?
indeed. What now?
Do we just hear a mass fight break out?
If you guys make it as you guys are heading your way to the inn, you would hear a loud bang, and then the sound of armor being penetrated by very long legs, and the calls for backup. It's probably going to take 5 or 6 guards just to take this one thing down, but by the time the fight happens, Valis probably is going to have to get out and do something to
Well, the
intervene.
Drider in the fight would be between him and the exit.
Correct. And any exit, because if you'd have to go all the way
knew
around.
I should have left that book claymore there. Because then the entire fucking city would have thought it was the Drow cultists that did it as well. And it would have taken, hopefully, them all out. And hopefully collapsed the tunnel that led in there. But I didn't do it like a pussy.
So it's hard to say what ended up happening in the end, at least for now without follow-up. But
And I'm imagining we probably can't get there. We won't be allowed anywhere near there in the coming days because it's going to be a fucking crime scene.
Correct. So it's hard to say what's going to end up happening, but you can think of a few ideas. Maybe Valis escaped, maybe he didn't. Maybe he fought, maybe he talked off the guards. Maybe the guards that reacted were those that he could pay off. It's hard to say.
Question becomes, what we do now?
Well, you know the lengths the cult's willing to go through, just to acquire power. You know,
Yeah, 4-way suicides.
Yeah. You know that Valis and Talus are inseparable for more than half of a day. Well, half a day from scheduled time. And then you know that Valis, up until this point, was using this tower as a hideout. Which most likely also means Talus was using this as a hideout.
Mm.
But that's really all the information you've gathered.
Glorb, how you holding up?
I fucked up. That guys. It wasn't supposed to. That wasn't supposed to happen.
I thought you were just gonna like tie their shoelaces together or something, but it doesn't
It
seem
got
like
us-
that's what happened.
It started like
It
that.
escalated
It
very
escalated
quickly.
so quickly. Oh my goodness, did it escalate? And all I did was instigate it. And then suddenly there's 4 dead people, and then there's that monster, and it. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
So, out of curiosity, did it like coalesce from the blood, or did it like chest burster out of the last corpse?
No, it would have been created with magic, the bodies, and the blood.
Okay, so yeah, it all coalesced from all the dead bodies.
Yep.
They all kind of joined together and made one. I didn't know if it was like just ripped out of the last dead guy,
No.
And
chest burster style.
Note to self: these cultists are absolutely fucking crazy. They will do literally anything.
Indeed.
Ah. Yeah. That I can't believe I did that.
And nobody knows.
It's gonna
Nope.
stay
Yeah.
that way. All they know is something happened and it escalated, and then there was a monster, and it's gonna stay that way.
And to be fair, us running away from the horrific, horrifying screech isn't out of the ordinary, because I'm imagining lots of other people ran the fuck away from the horrific, horrifying, inhuman aberration screech.
You are absolutely correct. It would be very easy to escape in the crowd.
I would like to do an insight check into Glorb.
Go for it.
Oh, that's a
He is
That's a
fucking
9.
terrified.
He is absolutely terrified. Traumatized.
Traumatized.
He's
Wait,
traumatized.
Where's that Gravity Falls gif?
Anywho.
There it is. That's Glorp right now.
Oh, you posted it in memes?
Yes. Along with some low effort memes that I made.
I did not see these. These are hilarious. Oh, that's too good. Okay. I'm not going to copy and paste all of these just to throw up in chat. Is there anything in here that y'all can't see that I need to hide? I don't think so. Let's just...
I mean, you could always just click when you want to share with your chat, then right-click the image or save image.
See, that's what I was trying to avoid. Here, I'm just going to do what I normally do. Just take a screenshot, because I don't want to actually have to save it.
You can just right click on the GIF or the image
But the thing
and
is,
click
I'm not-
open link,
I'm not
and then
trying
it brings it up on your main screen.
No, I'm not trying to do all that. I can just do a screenshot. It puts it right up in there. And then I can just do the next one. Oops. Do the next one. And then they see it for a split second. It's gone forever. Then I scroll down to the next two. And then I do that. And then it pops up on that screen. And you saw everything. Yay. And that's how I do sharing memes in Discord without revealing your guys' informations. I don't actually think there's any informations on here. Well, kind of, because there's all the people offline, and I'm sure some of them are using their real names. So let's not do that. Cool. Anyhoodles, we got about 30 minutes left before we end for the night. What do we want to do? Are we gonna head back to go report to the princess? Do we want to trauma dump on the priest here in the Temple of Luxon?
It all depends.
On?
Mainly Globe.
Yeah.
I'm done making decisions.
Are you drowning in the booze, or are you just kind of pouting in the corner, or are you doing both?
I'm just gonna not make any more decisions.
Maybe we should just stay the night here.
Well, we are staying the night here.
For sure.
Okay. Long rest. Gotcha.
Long rest. Glorb can have a minuscule amount of time to cope with himself and the words he said to make people turn into driders.
Yeah.
And then what do we want to do? Do we want to...
I'll be right back.
Okay. We have a lot of information, but not a lot to go on. We could just let the dust settle here for a couple weeks and head back up to the surface, and then come back down and explore the place once things have settled. Or we could stay here and try to do a full investigation and try to implement ourselves in something.
When we wake up the next morning, what are people saying about the events that happened the night before?
Good question.
That is a great question. There is lots of talk about early monsters attack. There was rumors of the cultist of Lilith, so not just the worshippers of Lilith, but the actual cult is threatening the city again after the bombing because of that failed. There's lots and lots of talk. Some things are preposterous. Some things actually have some weight. But the rumor mill is a turnin'. But
interesting.
The gist of the situation is the guards are investigating, and they think it was some kind of murder-suicide. Everyone there was implemented. It was just 4 people were found, or enough blood for 4 bodies were found, like enough blood splatter. It looks like 4 bodies were killed, but there were no bodies found. There was a monster found, so it's presumed that the monster ate the people and then was attempted to be slain. But nobody knows if the monster was actually slain or not. It is very unclear. Some people say, yeah, the guards took care of it, and then some say the guards were dead. Nobody could fight off this thing. And then some people are saying that the thing escaped, and who knows when it's going to attack again.
Wow, I can see why you said you fucked up, Glob.
So, what's the plan? Where are we doing?
Good question.
Or do we want to take a week to think about it and end the session here?
I'd be
I
okay
think
with
it
that.
entirely. Okay. I was going to say, I think it entirely depends on Globe, because I think
Globe.
me and Scoops are more than happy to either immediately go investigate or go try and kill or deal with the cultists in a different city or what. And Globe's the completely traumatized one that might want nothing to do with this place anymore and nothing to do with the cultists anymore. It depends on the level of his trauma.
It's pretty high up there right now. He's done making decisions for a bit.
Done making decisions, which means he'll go along with whatever the party decides.
Yeah, but I have.
Once.
It depends to a degree, because if we try and bring him back there, even if he's done making decisions, I think he might not want to go back there.
How about I just hold on to your sword for a little bit, Glorb? Would that be okay?
Sword. What if the monster comes?
Well, Globe's
Just checking.
broken. Anyone? Do we know if we've got a therapist in town? Back up home?
I didn't think those existed in D&D.
I don't know.
D&D is the therapy. Ooh.
Don't they have magic
Well, yeah,
for that?
for us, but not for our characters.
Magic? Like Magic
Oh,
the
I know.
Gathering?
We could go to the Deep Gnome woman and see if she can remove the thing from your mind.
Oh, yeah.
She did mind things. She might be able to remove the entire thing from your memory. How's that sound, Globe?
The Glorb sanity side quest.
Listen, let's just finish what we came for, and then we can leave.
Oh well, what we came for
Leave
is where
whatever
is what you ran from. So,
To be fair, we came here to kill the lieutenants.
which we don't know if it's happened or not.
Yeah, we might have completely botched that, and they might
Yeah.
have escaped, or they could be dead, or so many things could have happened. But we would need to, A, go and investigate, and B, I don't think that's going to happen because of all of the crime scene investigators.
And if they're not, if one of them might be dead, one of them, I don't think they're both dead. One of them might be dead, but and if one of them is dead, the question becomes: is the Drider dead? Is the Drider not dead? If the Drider's not dead, and neither of the one lieutenant there, Valis, isn't dead, then does that mean they now have a personal Drider bodyguard? Did the guards kill the Drider, like people are saying, or did it get away with the people?
Hard to say.
How big was the tunnels? We saw the tunnel open.
Yeah, the tunnel was about a 15-foot wide tunnel, and it had basically due south.
We saw Driders before. Do we know if a Drider would fit down the tunnel?
Oh yeah, it's a large creature.
It just about fit then.
Yeah.
Wait, how tall were the tunnels?
I'd say it's about 15-foot square. They're made for drow and driders because obviously driders are.
Drider would just about fit. It'd be a tight squeeze. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't be. So yeah, it could have left the city.
Could have.
But either way, with the bombing and then the Dryder turning up, and if they know about the tunnels, I think this place might start cracking. Hopefully, start cracking down on the cult.
It is
They'd be dumb not to at this point. At this point, they'd be stupid not to.
is very true.
I know they're right on like their border, and they're supposed to be the neutral city, but it'd be absolutely asinine and stupid not to crack down on them and just start denying them entry.
This whole town could go into chaos after this, for all we know.
Yes. Yes.
Yep, and that's exactly what the cult wants, I'm pretty sure.
Well, they want to ransack and raid the place and take everything that's valuable and probably enslave a load of people.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they were going to attempt another bombing with the bomb bucket that I've got. But
So, what would we like to do? Are we going to hang out here in the city for a few days, or do we want to head back home? Do we want to travel to another city here in the Underdark?
Could just stay a couple days and see what we notice. Kind of acting casually, you know, like we didn't just create a monster.
can do.
Cool beans.
We can always swing by the tower, see what like the crime scene is like as close as we can get, just like walk by it around the area that we're allowed in. And if push comes to shove, we can always send someone invisible to then go further check the place.
You could do that, absolutely. But getting close to the crime scene is, I mean, it's not difficult. It's not like they're blocking off 2 blocks away. No,
I figured they're not. I figured that it's not like they're blocking off entire section of the city. It's just like the immediate area around the thing is what I imagine, or the very tower itself.
Yeah, so
Depends on where the fight spilled out to.
Yeah, exactly. So as you approach, about, I don't know, not far from the tower, but just into the road, there are, and this is the morning after, mind you, so so not only did they have the Drider to deal with, they had the night monsters to deal with.
Yeah.
So this battle was a very tough one for the guards to fight alone. A lot of guards' bodies are still spewed across the road, and they have sheets.
Oof.
They have sheets pulled over them. This was a tough battle. You see 5 bodies with sheets pulled over them, and that's just what's still left.
Oof.
Yeah, this was not a pretty fight, and it's hard to pick up. Go ahead and make me a perception check, and I'll allow everybody to do this if you want.
18.
Oh,
7.
I thought that was going to be a nat 20 for a second. That would have been amazing.
So, with an 18, you're able to see the severed leg of the Drider, but
Ooh.
not the rest of the body, unfortunately.
Just littered in the street.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Looking inside, because of the door is ripped off, so you can peer into the main eating chambers, and then the door that leads into the staircase, the stairwell, you see straight through both of those doors, and the tunnel is sealed up.
Sealed up like
It's
as if
closed.
no one had pulled the lever,
Correct.
or as if it's collapsed.
Nope. As if somebody pulled the lever to shut it as they were escaping.
Okay. There's guards making sure we can't get in, correct?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
What's our
Are there any
next-
guards moving around inside, or is it just like 2 guards posted outside?
Oh, no, they have a full investigation team going inside right
Okay.
now, looking over everything, and they look exhausted. They've probably been there since early morning, because obviously they're not going to investigate during the night hours.
Yep. And there's no way to see the lever from the doorway, so it's not like I could call out and point out the lever
Correct.
location. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's
Not
underneath
like
the
I
stairs.
could be. Yeah, it's not like I could be like, I can see it from here.
Right.
Damn. I think our best bet would probably be send someone in invisible. Probably Glob, because he takes up the least amount of space, and have them pull the lever and then leave.
You know what? Sure. Why not? What's the worst that could happen, right, guys?
Just pull the lever so they can know the tunnel's there
That's all
and
I'm
sneak back out.
this time. Is all I'm doing is going in and pulling the fucking lever.
Keep in mind, he will
I'm
not
fine.
have Paus without a trace, because he will be by himself.
I can cast Pass without a trace before he goes in, though.
Yeah, but that's only a 30-foot radius from you.
I thought it was upon the cast, everything receives the buff.
I think you gotta stay within 30 feet, bud, but I can look it up real quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking up. Yeah, creatures chosen within 30 feet of you for the duration.
Okay. Alright.
That's what I thought too.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
And I will
I can
invisible.
do it if you want, Glob, but it just makes the most sense for you to do it because you can take up the smallest amount of space.
I don't know if that.
You wouldn't have to try and squeeze between people.
All I'm doing is pulling the lever. That's all I'm doing.
Yes.
Realistically, you should probably also eavesdrop, but getting you to do that is going to be a nightmare. So yeah, just go pull the lever, let them know the tunnel's there.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we're going to have to like fucking walk away so the guards can't see us. Just turn one of us invisible and cast a spell.
Right.
We're going to like walk away, find a secluded area, turn Globe invisible, cast Pass without a trace, and send him on his merry way.
This merry traumatized way.
Indeed.
Alright, advantage, stealth roll,
Plus 10.
17.
Oof.
Probably should have been Scoop.
I was going to say Scoop can give you a bardic inspiration. There's no reason he wouldn't.
You can
wasn't
do
said
that
I-
afterwards, after the fact, so I will allow it.
Alright.
Yeah.
I mean, technically you can't cast it after the fact, but in this scenario, because we're planning ahead of time, I'm going to allow it.
Yeah, there was no reason he wouldn't have done it.
Alright. Oh, with a 6, that makes it 23.
Nice.
Alright.
So-
I mean, I highly
Go.
doubt they would have spotted you with like a 17, but still, 23 is miles better.
Agreed. So you managed to stealthily gloop your way into the tower, underneath the
If you
table,
can,
into the straight hallway, underneath the stairs, flip the lever.
I was going to say, if you can, he should try and make it look like one of them have accidentally pulled the lever or accidentally opened it.
How would you do that?
If possible. Basically, when one of them's nearby it, pull the lever and then make them think like they've knocked it.
Okay. Yeah, I would say that would be doable. Glorb, you can absolutely do that. Make it look
Because
like
otherwise, if it just randomly opens, they're just going to go, shit, someone's in here with us. Or shit, someone's in the tunnels.
That is true. So, although you do get startled looks, but the guy looks at his feet right where he kicked, and it happened to slap a rock or something and hit the lever off the wall or something. And he starts making up scenarios and how he could have done that. But he does spot the lever, and now they are aware of the tunnels. And if you're just leaving right after that, you will hear one of them go over. This tunnel leads south into cult territory. We really gotta figure this stuff out. That we need to stop them immediately.
He just started a civil war.
Not really. The followers of Lolth are different than the cultist of Lolth.
Yes. It'd be like a... They're extremists, if you will.
Yes, that's a perfect example. Or word for it, not example. So, after we do that, what is our plan?
I think we all should have gone with Pass Without Trace through the tunnel.
How are you going to get past
We ain't
the
gonna
guards?
fit. Yeah, we ain't... Well, you could get past the guards with a normal stealth roll, but it'd be so much harder.
Well, one of us would be invisible and could like that old thing where you throw a rock and then they look at the rock.
Yes, let's do the distraction game again, Glorb. And that worked out real well last time.
Hey, Mr.
I don't
God,
even-
want infinite power?
Tap one of them on the shoulder, make them turn around.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna find like a piece of debris on the ground and like flick it in a direction.
We would have to do it the next day because we've already used those spells today.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah.
But we could do that. I mean, seems like that's what we were sent here to do.
I mean... We also don't know how long the investigation will go on now, and if they'll send people down the tunnels now, or if they'll just close it off. Or if it'll be guarded for all future... And be like a... No, never not be guarded, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I just worry that we put too much faith in the guards here, and that
Oh yeah, we absolutely are. But at the same time, they're the ones that decided to play neutral.
that's exactly why I'm thinking that we don't know if we can trust them.
I more meant like not that we couldn't trust them, but I was more thinking along the lines of they're the dumbasses that decided to play neutral and let cultists prat around in their city.
In that instance, though, if they're dumbasses and they're handling the situation, that's not good either.
Nope. We do know the tunnel leads south. We could always, but we don't know how far south. So
Indeed. It could go all the way to the city
Oh.
of Lolth. You have no idea.
Oh my god.
which would be a terrifying prospect. If it
I
went
can
that
just
far, they
teleport
definitely would have
us.
taken.
I can just teleport us into the tunnel.
Oh yeah, you could have. Even with the wall up, you could have done that.
Well, I can now. Like, I couldn't before because we had to rest the day. But yeah, we could definitely just teleport in
Yeah, I
there.
meant before, rather than having Glob open the door.
Well, no,
Because
but
you saw into the entrance before on our way out, so you could have done it.
Yeah.
we could still do it.
Well, now it's open and they're seeing down it, and they're, God knows if they're sending patrols down it or whatever.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah. A lot of them today.
So,
Would you
alright.
guys have came along if I did that, or would you guys have not?
I would have.
I guess it doesn't matter now, but okay.
So, I think this is going to be a good place to stop for the week. Next week, we will try to work out a plan on what we're going to do. Are we going to wait for the investigation to die down so we can explore the tunnels ourselves? Or are we going to perhaps go to a different city? Perhaps try to hunt down Talus? What was it?
We
Talus?
we could find one of the guards that we dealt with last time when we did the bomb threat and say we heard of cultist problems in the city or cultist activity in the city and offer our help dealing with them.
You could absolutely do that as well.
Because there are guards that know we are helping or have helped before. So I'm sure there are some guards that might tell us some information or might offer to hire us,
So
if you will.
charm person says, well, actually, yeah, I could just attempt charm person again. Eventually, that's got to work, right? Should be.
Remember, everyone of importance is a drow, so they all have an advantage. Sure, they won't know, but
So the guards are drow too.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's a drow
Gotcha.
city, dude. For all intents and purposes, if there's an NPC, unless otherwise stated in the Underdark,
They're
in this
drow
area,
or...
they're a drow.
You're metagaming.
But he is right, though. So... Alright, they are right. So, with that, I think we're going to wrap up for the week. Next week, we got a lot to think about. Glorb, we got to get you over your trauma. Lenexia, we got to definitely figure out what the plan is. Scoop, you're with Lenexia. You guys got to figure out what the plan is because Glorb is traumatized. So, it's going to be definitely a Lenexia Scoop heavy focused roleplay versus Glorb's trauma dumping.
Glob's broken.
But on that note, I am Sir Random. This is my team. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. Sophia, you were our main chatter tonight. Everybody